Defining a sales project under Sales and Marketing module in the Electra web. In the upper part of the screen that lists sales projects in our property, there are several filtering fields. Filtering can be done according to the creation time of banquet or other sales project records, starting date, as well as according to the reminder call settings period. According to their statuses, projects will be filtered and listed under one of the following tabs. If half or the whole amount of payment is taken for this specific event, then it is in the definite status. Tentative is when the project is in status when parties agreed and they only wait for the agreement to be officially signed. Pending is when it is possible for this project to be realized, but also not. If the optional date is given, let's say the meeting was held, but the decision about it will be specified in several days, then this event can be marked as optional. If this event was cancelled, it will be placed under the Related tab, and if it is lost to a competitor, it will be placed under this tab. Based on the status choices we make, the reservations under these sales projects will be sent to waiting or cancelled lists, and forecasts will be affected by these choices. Therefore, this is an important information. There are several printing options for projects such as sales agreement, banquet information form, event order, etc. With the plus button, new sales project record can be added. First, we will have to enter the project's name. This general name we enter here will be the one displayed in the reservation card under Sales Project field. ID will be automatically entered upon saving the record. In the next field, we should select agency or company. From here we can decide on name of which agency will the reservation be opened and invoiced. If desired, new record can also be defined. Those information we entered under default settings inside agency card, such as room, board, rate type, and similar, will also be displayed here. However, changes can be made to these settings and a completely separate rate code can be entered for this group. Next, we can enter the company name or the company that is organizing the event. For example, this company will organize a certain event, and for intermediary services, they made agreement with the agency. We will issue the invoice to the agency, but the guests that are staying in-house are with this company. The reason we enter the company name is for better analysis and to see how many people from this company stayed in our property. Next, we should define the organization start and ending date. Then we should select the country so that we can have the insight from which countries are different event organization requests coming. If this specific project is still in the tentative status, then the cancellation period in days is entered in the next field. Sales project type is selected from this part. Sales representative that made an agreement is selected from the list under this field. From here we select the status of the project based on which it will be further listed under the Related tab. Then, based on definitions we made, we can select the source. Which payment type will be generally taken into consideration is defined from this field. Currency information for the banquets in general should be selected from here. If this is the organization with accommodation, then the room price can be entered. Based on the block and price we create for this specific project, system will make the calculation of the average price. Market, board, room, and rate type can be also entered if these are not already defined in the agency card, but these are not mandatory. When we save the entries we made, we will have the new sales project record created in a general sense. Second tab is related to date and analysis. The information we entered here will be important for future filtering of the related project. If the banquet organization is not in the definite status, option date and end option date can be entered in these fields. Once this is the definite arrangement and other related departments were informed about it, then this notification date should be entered here. Name of the people in the group are usually unknown in the initial phase and come as no name. When the guest name lists come, then this button should be activated. If discount is going to be applied for this specific project, then these information should be entered in this field in the amount or percentage form. If there are competitors for this project, we may select these from the list of already defined ones. In the contracts part, we may enter the responsible company representative. In case we have previously entered information about this person, we may select him or her from the list, or we can add a new record. If the event is cancelled, then the cancellation reason and date should be entered from here. Third tab in the Sales Project screen is the Notes tab. If there are any notes related to this project, these may be written here, as well as the notes related to invoice. Under the Package tab, we may define new package that will be applicable in this specific project, or we may select from the existing ones. There might be some extra expenses for the group, or the board type that will be used by this group may differ from the board type that is in the regular offer in the hotel. If there is a certain amount of price that we wish to deduct from the accommodation price, or if we wish to charge each of the guest folios of this groups with the specific form of expense, package can be defined. For more detailed information on how to create one package, please refer to the Package Definitions video found in our video library. Fifth tab is the Payment Plan. If there was a commitment plan related to this project, then these payments can be recorded from this segment. For example, we may define that on the specific date the first installment will be realized. It will be wire transfer as the payment method, and certain amount that is expected in the related currency from this agency should be entered here. Once the payment is made, date of this transaction should be recorded here. If it is not the amount but a certain percentage of the payment that is going to be realized, then this percentage should be entered in this field. Final tab is related to folio routing. Most of the time with group accommodations, the whole accommodation is being directed to the virtual folio that we created, and further tracking of these expenses is being done by virtual folio. When defining folio routing, detailed information may be entered. Routing can be done from one folio to another, or it can be done from one department in revenue to the another one. In order to be able to do the folio routing, first we need to create the virtual folio. From the reservation part found in the below part of the Sales Project screen, we should create one virtual folio record. Agency and Sales Project will be automatically displayed in the newly opened card. Next, one diversifying name for this virtual folio should be given. For example, we can write the name of the banquet organization. Date can be the same as the event date. Once these virtual folio settings are done, then we can proceed with the folio routing. Here we may define that all folio transactions under room department and accommodation revenue should be routed to the virtual folio record we just created. Once we have finished with these settings, upper part of the Sales Project card related to basic definitions, date analysis, notes, payments, and folio routing settings will be completed.